Hello and welcome to another episode of Boss Glam and Mindset. My name is Bita, author of Boss Glam, the ultimate guide to corporate glam and empowerment. In today's video, I'm going to introduce to you Rinku, who is an amazing, strong woman, and she's going to share with us her story of empowerment in the hopes to inspire other women in the same situation as her to find strength and the will to move forward in life. Stay tuned till the end so that you can learn a little tips and tricks that I used to glam her up and see her reaction as well when she sees herself. And before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Please hit the like button and share it with your friends in the hope to inspire other women. So this is a community where I am trying to help other women through the stories of empowerment while I glam women up from all walks of life. So if you'd like to participate, please visit my website, bitagulchan.com. Submit the form that's on that page to see if you qualify to participate as my next guest. So let's begin.
Hi, my name is Rinku Damecha, and this is my story. I was born in Gujarat, India. When I was 7, my family migrated to the US, to the East Coast. And I did my schooling there. I met my husband, Kunal, in university in New Jersey Institute of Technology. He is born and brought up in this country. He went to university there. He brought me down to Dubai in 2001. That's when I got married.
How did you meet?
In university, we went gambling together. We have mutual friends.
Are you serious?
I love Atlantic
City?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
So we went gambling together with mutual friends, and we were just friends for a while. And then one thing led to another. We had, which is quite weird, he proposed on my birthday, but he wasn't here. He came back after he graduated. He worked for a while, but then he came back and he started working with his father. So he wanted to propose on my birthday, so he sent the ring with his cousin, and he sent a video proposing to me.
That's so unique.
And then he proposed again when we were going down to India to buy outfits for our upcoming wedding.
Yes.
And he proposed again at the airport.
Oh my, when you got down on one knee?
Yes.
No way, did you all clap?
Well, he did it in the Marhaba lounge. It was just me, him, and the other lady who was taking photographs. It was very nice, very cute. Something that was not him, so I know he was, making such a huge gesture.
Did you immediately say yes?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Oh, yes, there was no doubt about that.
How did you know it was him? How did you know he was the one?
You just have that feeling that this person is the right person. You want to wake up with this person every day. You know how to kind of deal with obstacles with this person.
Have you tested him? Did you test the obstacles how do you know he could deal with obstacles?
We had quite a bit. We do come from two different kind of family backgrounds.
Yeah.
Not religion's the same, but still a different family background. So that was a bit of an obstacle, a hurdle.
Yeah.
But we dealt with it beautifully. And I think the most tiring for me at that point was smiling.
Oh, we gotta
keep our... were hurting.
Oh, that's such a good pain to have.
But it was very nicely done by his family, the wedding. I have 2 beautiful girls with him. Older one is called Rihanna, she's 15, and the younger one is 13, and her name is Carissa. Last year, in August 2020, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So my mom, in 2000, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. That was quite difficult for the family to accept because there was no one in her family that ever had breast cancer before. We didn't know anybody that had breast cancer before. But because of what she had, I decided to test myself immediately. And I did have a lump. When we did the biopsy, the doctor did remove it. It was benign. But this is one thing that I did every year after, we found out about my mom, that I would get myself checked, a mammogram, pap smear, and also ultrasound. I religiously did that once every year. I did have another lump which was growing. I was told that it was benign, so I just wanted to keep a check on that rather than remove it. I did my mammograms, I did my ultrasounds every year. This lump kept growing and growing, and I was advised to remove it, and I believe that was one of the biggest mistakes that I made. Even though it was a benign lump, I should have removed it.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't remove it. I just thought that I'll keep a check on it. It should be fine. One thing led to another. This tiny little lump became 3.8 millimeters big, and that's when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. They say it's stage 3, but because it was a hormonal breast cancer, even a stage 3 or stage 1 means the same thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, the immediate protocol was first it'll be chemo to bring down the size of the lump, and thereafter it would be surgery. After surgery, it would be radiation. So I am at the part 3 of the breast cancer, where I'm doing radiation. And I still have a whole year to go with the other kind of chemotherapies, which is targeted therapy rather, that I still have to do. I have to take these shots in my stomach that'll push me into menopause. I am 47. So I would have had menopause about in 3 to 4 years' time, but now it's kind of, they're pushing me into it. And yes, breast cancer, it was hard when I found out that I have it, but that's when I made a decision that this is something that's great that's happened to me, where I can show my 2 girls and a lot of the other women that are around me, that are close to me, how to deal with something like breast cancer. I did not want to be a victim. I did not want to feel like this is the end of the world. You know, I know my mom had it 20 years ago, she survived, and for some reason I always thought that I'm going to be untouched in terms of I will survive this.
Yeah.
But I wanted to survive it in a very different way, in a very empowering way, not in a way where I'm dragging other people down. Right. My family, my friends, I wanted to actually uplift them, show them that you have the right mindset. This is something which is very beatable. So for me, it's always the next step. What do I have to do now? Instead of saying, yes,
so much.
Oh my God, why is this happening to me? Why am I the one that's going through this?
So you're more action-oriented.
So even when I sometimes have a thought, I remember when I lost all my hair. And that's the one day I allowed myself to say, okay, I'm going to cry it out, but tomorrow morning is going to be a new day. I'm going to accept my baldness and just be
By the way, you look
it.
hot. I'm serious. This is such a badass look. I'm loving it. I mean, you are owning it. Seriously.
Yeah, the next day when I woke up, this is how I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out bald. I want people to see me this way. I don't want them to pity me. I don't want them to feel sorry for me, nor do I want to feel that way. And thankfully, my lovely family made me feel so beautiful throughout.
Yes.
That was very easy.
This is exactly what helps, you know, who you surround yourself with.
Yes, that's one
The
thing that I
environment.
truly believe in.
Yes, yes.
Anybody that's toxic, you need to keep them away.
Yeah.
Also, I do meditation, which I know has helped me a lot,
Okay.
has grounded me, made every day easier.
Yes.
With cancer, 80% it's your mindset and 20% is physical. It's not, I'm saying cancer is easy. No, it's not. But you can make it easy. You can make it tolerable. With the chemotherapy, energy levels are very low. But if you just accept that, yes, for the next 3 months, you're not going to be playing beach volleyball, you're not going to be running around, you're going to be doing slow-paced walks. Their reaction, which is quite funny, was, how would I say it, they were much more sad than I was. I was like, it's okay, you know, we're going to do this. I mean, obviously, they did not know what to expect. They did not know what would happen.
Yes.
Because I'm the first one here in Dubai that they know that have gone through breast cancer. I do have an aunt here.
Yeah.
She also went through breast cancer. Hers was a little different than mine.
Really?
It was a little different. It was breast cancer, but not, protocol was different for her. But I think, you know, when you have your family together, we all go through it. And when they see you, that you're okay, immediately they're like, yes, this is okay. Even for my daughters, they've just been extremely positive. But I've kind of put it into them that there's no need to be negative. There's no need to be sad. Just that first day, that first moment when we told them that, okay, you know, I've been diagnosed with breast cancer, they didn't know how to deal with it. Because for them, cancer, they were like, oh, are we going to lose my mom?
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, there's nothing of that sort. It's just a process that I have to go through. And it'll be a year, and everything will be fine. And then just making sure that I'm always positive with them. I'm always showing strength to them. Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted this cancer to be just about this. Teaching my girls that no matter what, you can come through with anything, with a smile. You do things in a positive way. You look at things in a positive way. And things will not be an obstacle. Even before, I've always been a very strong person in terms of, I've always believed in female empowerment. Like I said, you know, I come from India, so our cultures are where it's very male dominated.
Yeah.
So I've always taught my children about, it's never like, you can't do this, you cannot do this. But now with this breast cancer, it was more about self-empowerment. Not about, you know, you're up against a male-dominated society or anything. It's just about you, about yourself. And I just think I live each day feeling like I just have to get up and I'm like, I just have to be strong. I cannot wallow in self-pity. I think that's what I keep telling myself.
Yeah.
Just seeing my own strength, I think. Just seeing that I can actually overcome any kind of obstacle that life throws at you. Mm-hmm. You have an option to deal with things in a negative way. You have an option of dealing with something in a positive way. When you deal with something as scary as this in a positive way, it just becomes less scary.
But how do you do that, though?
I do it for my girls. For me, it's always been about them. I want to teach them, I want to leave something behind. They will be growing up, going away, life issues will happen. I want this to be kind of a lesson to them that nothing is that bad in life. You can deal with anything and everything in a right way. One of the major obstacles, I would say, would be my own mindset.
Yes.
You know, for me, it was either I can sit, be depressed, say it's my karma, but I didn't want to do that. I had to tell myself each day, this is something I know I will get through, and I have to get through with it beautifully. Basically just waking up each day in the morning and saying, I'm not going to be depressed about this. I'm not going to let myself get down. My second obstacle would be, I met a lot of other women who had gone through breast cancer.
Yeah.
Some were amazing with the way their views were. Some were very negative. I had to make sure that I did not take all that in, because their experiences were very different compared to what mine was right now, or what they went through.
Yes.
For whatever reason, it was harder for them. And I had to keep telling myself that yours does not have to be this way. And just to consciously kind of keep these women at arm's length. My third obstacle I mean, I really didn't have that many, but if I really had to think of an obstacle, I would think it's people always thought that, okay, you've got breast cancer, so you should behave in a certain way, you should do certain things, you should not do this, you should not do that. And I felt like I wasn't able to kind of live my life during the process because everyone thought that this is the right thing. Obviously, they were just looking out for me, but because of COVID, we had a lot of other issues in terms of being out, going places, meeting people. Because during that time, I felt like I wanted to be with people.
Yeah.
You know, connect with people. But COVID did not allow us to do that.
Yeah.
And because I had breast cancer and because of the chemo, the immunity would drop so low. I was being told every day, you can't be here, you can't go here, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So I felt that was very hard. And at one point, I had to put my foot down and I had to say, I'm going to take all the precautions for COVID, but I need to do what I need to do. Yeah, so during this journey, one thing that I would say I had to become was very mentally strong individual that would not show that she's given up the fight, that she's fighting throughout, she's smiling throughout. Whether she was dying inside or not, always keep that smile going, because that's what I wanted everyone to see. You know, when you're smiling outwardly, you automatically start smiling inside as well.
So true. It's so true.
So, you know, sometimes people do ask me like, oh, Rinku, you know what, are you sure you're okay? I mean, you know, you're smiling outside for the inside. Then I take a step back and I think, and I'm like, you know, no, I'm actually fine inside too. So when I kept doing it and kept doing it, it just became like, this is the norm now. There's nothing to be depressed about. There's nothing to be sad about. I thought about a lot, and this is something I keep telling my girls as well. You know, what do I have to be thankful for? Okay, I have this, but look what I have to be thankful for. I've got an amazing family with me.
Look at the bright side.
Look at the bright side. And it just makes it easier.
Totally.
So the advice that I would give anybody that's going through hardship in life, especially let's say breast cancer, is breast cancer is hard. It's not easy, but you can make this journey into a very beautiful journey. There are physical obstacles. Your appearance will change, but don't let that change who you are. It's a temporary change. Smile through it and take it every day at a time. Surround yourself with people with strength, positivity, and meditation, I would say, is a very key thing that can help you through this in an easier way. As they say, keep calm.
Yep.
This will soon pass.
Yep, and this too shall pass.
Yes.
Okay, what advice would you give the women that are cancer and they have children?
For them, you will have to be strong because they are looking at you. You are setting an example for them. You don't want to set the wrong kind of example. They're learning from you. You're becoming a life coach to them. Yeah. And the way you are, if, God forbid, they're going through something, they will mimic you. And they will show that strength when they're going through something difficult. And one very important thing is, don't keep them away. Don't not tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Let them in. Let them see what you're going through. Let them understand and let them help you.
Open.
Oh my God. I can't believe this is me. Oh my God. You've given me eyebrows and eyelashes and everything. Oh my God. This is, you're a maestro. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm so happy you like it.
No, this is amazing. I can't believe this is me. I can't wait to show it to my girls and my husband.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so how does that make you feel?
Actually, great. I love this. I mean, first time something looks right with this
You know what I
hair.
mean? It's badass.
Yeah.
It's like giving you so
I love
much
it.
power.
I absolutely love it.
I'm so happy.
And I love the colors you've used. It's not like out there.
It's very much
You know?
to
Yes.
your own skin tone.
Oh, wow.
And it's just complementing your skin tone, your
Wow.
eye color.
I think I'm ready to go out tonight.
Yes, I think you
with this
are.
look.
I think you are.
Right now, I'm
Yeah.
just, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I've never seen me like this. And I haven't seen me like this in a while.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh,
I don't put makeup on, but this is just, this is unbelievable.
so happy you like it.
Oh my God. I'm actually liking makeup. Yes. I've never liked makeup before, you know?
This is the second person that says that when I do their makeup. They're like, I never liked makeup before until like what I saw it can do.
Because this doesn't look, like I said, it doesn't look too much at all. You know, this is something I can carry
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. So I'm happy.
Yes,
I'm happy
very,
you're happy.
very. There's a few things which I would, you know, initially when you said you should always test your foundation out on your jaws, I always thought it was your hand, so that's a good tip. Because I always do it here, but then when, like, you know, my girls, they do performances. So when I tell, I'm like, you know, you have to test it out here because this is what I was told. And when they put it on, it looks off a little.
Yes. So glad.
Another thing that you said, I never knew about these setters. I didn't know
Oh,
what.
powders.
Yes.
Yes, that's what keeps the makeup smooth. It sets the makeup and it smooths out the skin and it helps the makeup to last longer. And it's like unwanted shine on your face. It seals it. It just seals the makeup so it lasts all day.
I never knew about this.
Yeah, and make sure the colors are right. Always make sure that your coloring for the setting powder is close to your skin tone. So for your T-zone area is more the banana color.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah, so
then
that I
the rest of
never
your
knew
face-
about.
Okay, I'm glad.
And the other thing, usually, if anybody, even my girls, you know, when they're doing makeup, I always reference them because they're the ones that kind of do it. We would stop here.
No, always go down.
I never knew that you would go down because you're right. It kind of, I can't tell the difference anymore.
Yes, exactly.
You know, when I look at
Because it's
myself,
sync. Yeah,
I
you
can't
want to
tell.
make it look
Right.
natural. You don't want to make it like you have something on your face.
right, because that's exactly what it does. You know, you can tell that there's
it's a
makeup
mask.
there.
It looks like a mask. Like
So this was a very good tip.
Excellent.
And then the last one I really liked was the lip gloss one. Put the lip balm first,
yes, and then lip liner.
and then not just straight away put the lip
Lipstick
liner
on, or
Yeah,
lip liner. Yeah,
lip liner
yeah.
on.
Anyway, thank you. I
Thank
hope
you
enjoyed
so much.
it.
Oh
So-
yes, it was a lovely session. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much for
Wonderful.
inviting me.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. So thank you for sharing your story and best of luck on your
Thank you.
treatments. You're wonderful for being here and for being such a beacon of strength for your daughters. And I hope to meet them very soon.
Yes. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope Rinku's story has empowered you, just like it did me. I'm so amazed by her strength and her beauty, her inner and outer beauty, and how she's a beacon of hope and light to her two teenage daughters. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next episode.